Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kringle Kim here. Um, Having this call a little earlier tonight. Last night, my broadcast was at 9 o'clock and California time, and we were supposed to have a storm earlier, so I made the broadcast later. And then, right as my broadcast started last night, 9 o'clock, the heavens opened and we had 70-mile-an-hour winds and lightning and thunder and dust and rain. We had about an inch of rain in, 15 minutes? Luckily for us, it stopped then. But there was a lot more damage. This makes 3 nights this week that we've had 70-mile-an-hour winds. And Mother Nature has pruned about every tree. There's massive cleanup going. Luckily, we did not get a lot of the rain. Another part of where I live got 3.5 inches of rain, and they all flooded out and everything. But luckily, the electricity stayed on here, the internet stayed on here, and we had a few things blown around, but no damage. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Supposed to have another one tonight, but right now it's still sunny and clear out. So for those of you that are new to Kringle and TVC, welcome. And if you are not already a member, please click the link below at my referral link. And that will take you to a registration page where you can register to receive the gift of Kringle. And it will have you fill in your name and your email and have you make up a username and a password and what country you live in. And then after you hit submit, it will take you to, you will go to your email and click on the verification email. I do want to put a good disclaimer out. If you use AOL or Yahoo, there might be a bit of they don't really work too well. So you might have, if you have another kind of email like CenturyLink or Gmail or ProtonMail.com is a really good one. That's one you can sign up for. It's a secure email account out of Switzerland, I believe. So it's a real good one to do too. And I just wanted to go over once again really quick what Kringle is. You know, Kringle is a very important mission. It's not just cryptocurrency, but it's a mission to share cryptocurrency with everyone in the world. So the mission is to end global poverty. So here's the official mission statement. Kringle is a private digital currency embraced by the billion coin community. Per our private agreement, Kringle has a significant value today and will only increase in value with each new member that joins us. Kringle is completely detached from the public coin market and the currently established scarcity-based monetary system forced upon us by the elite, quote-unquote, ruling class with the purpose of enslavement and control. Kringle is based on abundance, not on artificial scarcity. Those who choose to join the TVC community understand the TVC vision and mission of reaching 1 billion members and ending poverty globally. They also understand that in order to achieve our objectives, our members must be proactive in learning from our educational blog and sharing Kringle via our cash flow system. Together, we can achieve abundance for all. And again, I'm going to say, if you are not familiar with the Kringle.cash back office, go on. And if you're wondering where the blog is, it's good to read the blog every day, see what's going on. That's where you get most of your information. Go, and they have a really good video on today. Today is what, August 10th, 2018. But anyway, you're going to go into your Kringle.cash back office. And when it comes up, it's going to say dashboard and welcome. And there's going to be a video there on TVC presentation that you can look at in 18 different languages, I think. And then if you go over to the left-hand side and you go down to where it says education, click on that tab and it will take you to the blog. And a lot of what I'm talking about, pretty much everything I'm talking about today, is somewhere on the blog. But for those of you that haven't read it, or sometimes it's good to hear it from somebody else. Sometimes it's good for me to read it 2 or 3 times or hear it 2 or 3 times. So anyway, I want to start with Kringle it's a mission to end global poverty using cryptocurrency. And there is a blog here. I think I've talked about it before, but it's really good. It's from June 25th, 2018, called Rethinking the Nature of Money. And rethinking the nature of money. It's labeled common sense. Only sense is spelled C-E-N-T-S. So have you noticed the whole world is rethinking the nature of money? And think about this when you're watching this, as I'm saying the things, think about if you agree with this. I know I agree with the new way of thinking about money. So right now, money created by banks and is controlled by governments, even though the Federal Reserve in the United States is not actually part of the government. It's privately owned. Did you know that? So instead, I would really rather have money of the people and managed by a trustworthy community of people. The type of money we have now is designed to enslave humanity by keeping us, we only have so much. We can only get so much. 1% of the global population has 99% of the money. So the rest of us only share in 1% of the money for the other 99% of the world. So the new kind of cryptocurrency, the billion coin Kringle, is designed to free humanity. So what we have now is thousands of years of proof that corruption takes over its use. People become greedy. I used to work in the stock market. People would become very greedy very easily. And so this type of cryptocurrency inhibits corruption. And we always know the more we use money, money is to be used, not to be hoarded. And when it's being used in a free market, it benefits everybody. So the money we have now is built on the principle of scarcity. Again, 99% of the population shares 1% of the money, and 1% of the population shares 99% of the money in the world. So TBC Kringle is built on the principle of abundance for everyone. We receive it, it's a gift to us. We create cash flow with it. We help share it with everyone that we can. Okay, money we have now lacks transparency. We don't know who's really running the show. A few people are running the show. I know when there was a housing crisis here in the United States, they were foreclosing on all these houses. They couldn't even tell us. They had sold the loans over so many times, they couldn't even tell us who owned the loans anymore. And technically, they shouldn't have been able to foreclose on people's houses unless they knew who owned the loan. But we were not told. People didn't know who owned their loan at that point. So they just basically, even if you were paid up and stuff, they pulled it out from under you and sent it to the auction block. They didn't even make any money. I'm sure they lost hundreds of thousands of dollars on these loans, but they didn't care. So TBC Kringle is very transparent. And we are all peers and peer-to-peer and members of a community built on trust and honesty. Okay, the money we have now is a source of perpetual poverty of the masses. And our mission with TBC Kringle is to end global poverty. The money we have now enables rule by force. So the governments do have their hand in it in many parts of the world. And we have to follow, the interest rate, or, basically we are held captive by the banks and their rules. And so TBC Kringle is not used as a form to rule the people. I agree with that. The money we have now is very expensive. Takes a lot of work for a lot of people to earn certain amounts of money. And TBC Kringle is very economical. In fact, many of us receive a free gift. And if we are a broadcaster and we purchase $100 of Kringle from a TBC from a trusted seller, and we have it verified by the seller, we receive 100 million cookies, which can be redeemed for one whole coin in November. I say that is a darn good investment and very economical. For $100, you're receiving one coin that is now worth or valued at around $8 million US dollars. That's a great investment. So the money we have now is tendency toward slow-moving circulation. Again, 1% of the population has 99% of the money, and they're not willing to share it. They just want to keep it, control everyone, or just to keep it. They don't want to share it at all. Or we're sharing it. In TBC Kringle, we are sharing it. We're promoting fast-moving circulation by sharing it, by selling it, and keeping it moving. And right now, money created by banks and controlled by governments, the systems are too complicated for the average person to understand. If you live in the United States, look at the IRS tax code. It changes every year, and most people have to have somebody to help them figure it out. And, if you want to get involved in the stock market or any kind of investment, even if it's real estate or something, there's lots of rules to follow and processes to go through. So TBC Kringle is a system that's so simple, average people can understand it. You don't even need a high school degree, even though I suggest it's good to have one, to know the basics. But you don't have to have any formal education or anything to be able to share in it. And that goes for anyone in the world, It's very simple to understand. So I thought that brings us to, I want to go over again. Excuse me, I guess it's really dusty out there. So anyway, I wanted to go over again the cash flow, the fast start cash income. So if you go to your Kringle.cash back office and you go to your tab on the left that says marketing, it will take you to your referral link, and you can copy and paste that and put it in an email or Facebook. There are prospecting scripts from, here's one, a blog dated January 6, 2018 for when you're prospecting on Facebook. There's a blog from June 26, 2018, updated prospecting scripts. And I think I talked about the other night, if you look up the Filipino community has a PowerPoint that they have big meetings, and they invite a lot of people, and they have a PowerPoint that they go through to introduce TBC Kringle. Now, some of the things have changed. People don't receive TBC anymore right away. They receive cookies. But they do have the ability to buy TBC. So if you go to that marketing link and you decide who your friends and family are that you want to share Kringle with, or anybody in your community. I mean, I have a lot of my mailman, you know, the, the cashier at the grocery store I know real well, all kinds of people. I like to give everybody the opportunity to tell me no. But if I don't give them the opportunity, nothing, I mean, there's nothing gained, nothing ventured, but maybe somebody is really waiting to hear about the message of TBC. So you would, once you have, if they're your friends and family, they already know, like, and trust you. If they're someone you don't know so well, you want to get to know them a little bit first so that they know, like, and trust you. And we've been talking about, a lot of people are kind of hesitant to share. They don't know, you know, they're afraid of rejection. But if somebody is truly somebody we want in our community, whether they're family, friend, or acquaintance, you know, there's nothing to be afraid of. Hopefully they will still like you or love you, even if they tell you no. And those are the kind of people that we want in our community. So there's nothing to be afraid of. If they're truly your friend or family, you know, it will be okay. And half, you know, if you take 100% of sharing it, I'm going to talk about how to do it right now. But that's only 20% of actually doing it. 80% of sharing is you wanting to do it. And you have to think about why you want to do it, why you want to do it. Do you want to do it because you believe in ending global poverty? You believe in it for a number of reasons. You want a better life for your family. You know what your whys and wants are. But that is 80% of it. So when you're thinking about sharing, remember that you are 80% of it. And you can come to the broadcast and go to the education and learn how to do it. But that's only 20% of actually doing it. And, you know, just relax, take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. So when a person receives the gift, you've shared the gift of TBC Kringle with them, they're going to go to their, you know, your link, and they're going to fill out the registration page, and they're going to go to their email and click on the verification link in order to receive the gift. So once they click on that verification email, they're going to get a little, it's going to take them to the Kringle.cashback office. And at that point, they will open it, they'll put in their username and password, or their email and password, and it's going to take them to the dashboard. And then the first thing they want to do is go to the tab on the left that says Complete Kringle Cash or Profile. And they're going to go click on that and complete their profile, which is their name, their email, their phone number. They would be the trusted seller at this point. I think there's 3 security questions. The level of, what level of Kringle do they want to be involved in? Do they just want to sit and watch the world go by and watch it grow? Or do they want to be active in helping it grow? And I think it is easier just to sit and watch everybody else do the work and help it grow. But we're trying to, if you want it to grow into something, and I know a lot of people want it to be able to spend it as a currency, well, that means we all have to take part in that. So you can't, you know, if you're just going to be, I don't know. Let's put it this way. If you're just going to sit and watch and grow, you can't be impatient with the rest of us. But the hope is that everybody will become involved in the Fast Start Cash Income Program now. So as soon as they finished out their, fill out their Kringle Cash profile, then they're going to go to the left-hand side again and press Send Button Test. And they're going to answer the 10 questions about what TBC Kringle's all about and the mission And so that they have a good understanding. It takes you to a couple blog posts and stuff that they can read and look at. And so that they really understand what this is all about. Then they're going to go back, and hopefully they will answer all 10 questions correctly. And if you are their sponsor, I know a lot of my people, we've walked through it together. It's a good way to connect with them. And it's all written down there. So, you know, the facts are there. We don't have to try and repeat something incorrectly or something. So that's why it's good to do the send button test right away. Then they're going to go to account, and they're going to pay the $10 admin fee. Now, the $10 admin fee is a 2-in-1. It's the $10 includes a lifetime wallet fee, so they never have to pay for their virtual wallet again. And it pays for the Kringle.cash back office, which they will be in at this point, and that's a yearly fee for that. So every year they will have to pay the $10 for the Kringle.cash back office, but they won't have to. Their wallet will always be paid for, even if they, hopefully they won't forget to pay the Kringle.cash back office fee. But anyway, the wallet will always be covered once they pay that initial $10. And that has to be paid in Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum. So if they don't have any of that or aren't familiar with purchasing that already, there are cash centers they can go to to people within the TBC Kringle community that have Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum that are willing to send to sell it to them for a 20% commission, which isn't bad. So if you want to pay your $10 fee, you give them $12. But hopefully, okay, so that's taken care of. Now they're going to set up their new wallet. They're going to go to tbc009.net and pay their, set up their tbc009.net wallet. And I'm going to go back to the paying the $10 fee in the account box. When you do pay that $10 account admin fee in the under account in the Kringle.cashback office, at that point, your cookie gift will show up in the cookie rewards. So right now through August 21st, it's 125,000 cookies. And after August 21st, it'll be 25,000 cookies. That does not show up in your cookie rewards until the $10 wallet fee is paid. Our wallet back office admin fee. And that in itself is not going to be TBC at this point. In November, you will redeem those cookies for TBC. But in the meantime, once you have your wallet set up, you can buy TBC from a trusted seller. Because you can buy it from a trusted seller. Now, some of the things have changed. So if you want to buy $100 worth, you will receive, I believe it's 1/1000th of a coin. However, if you want to do a YouTube broadcast like I'm doing right now, which I highly, highly suggest, you for $100 purchase, you can receive 100 million cookies and redeem that for one whole coin in November. Now, through August 21st, if you were to do a broadcast and make a $100 purchase, you could redeem that. You're going to receive 500 million cookies, which you can redeem for 5 coins in November. So that is a huge benefit to being a broadcaster. And also other things, once you have answered those send button questions, you're going to have a send button on your wallet. You can attend send button meetings. There's a number of ways that you can earn cookies to redeem for the TBC coins in November. And if you're a broadcaster, Those are all 10 times what they would be if you are not a broadcaster. So schedule a 30-minute broadcast. Learn how to do a YouTube broadcast. Maybe your sponsor can help you with that. There is a blog about how to do one. I can, if somebody wants to contact me, I can help them. So I don't know what happened there. Anyway, some discrepancy in the internet. I'm going to finish this up quickly. So do your broadcast, and within a week of doing your broadcast, make sure you purchase your $100 of Kringles. Now, a trusted seller may require Bitcoin. A lot of us don't require Bitcoin. I take cash, I take check, I take PayPal. And purchase your $100 of Kringles. Complete the transaction verification on the buyer side in your Kringle Cash back office. You go again to the left-hand column and go down to transaction verification, and you click on buyers. And I don't know what is happening here. Maybe, hopefully you can hear me. Anyway, have a great day. You hear me? If you can't see me or hear me, if you can, I guess I'm having some technical difficulties. And please have a good day, and let's all be successful in Kringle TVC. And remember, we're all winners. We're all willing to learn and willing to change. We're going to initiate breaking out of our comfort zone and sharing this with everyone, and we're never, ever going to quit. Have a wonderful day, and talk to you later. Bye. Kringle Kim signing off.